Hi, my name is Liz Tobin. Welcome to Tales from the Shift. Let's look at some of these money archetypes. Here are a couple of real-life scenarios of clients that I've worked with, so you can see these money archetypes and karmas, how they play out in people's lives. You'll also get to see how these money archetypes relate to each other. Now, the names of some of these archetypes don't sound very positive, but I assure you that each money archetype holds good and bad qualities. And you'll learn about these when you join Tales from the Shift at the membership level. You'll have access to the videos where I go in depth through each of the 12 money archetypes. For now, don't be fooled by any negative or positive connotation that the names suggest. The names are just representing the key aspects of the behavior on the coherence continuum. You'll see what I mean in the future videos where we really delve into each archetype. So how do these money archetypes and karmas play out in the real world? Well, let's take a look at Maria's story. Maria works for an organization where the corporate culture fosters this expectation that everybody puts in long hours each day. And Maria is afraid that if she doesn't fully embrace this culture, then she won't be seen as pulling her weight, and she may even lose her job. She consistently works 10 to 12 hours each day, and she goes home and lies on the couch at the end of the day feeling physically exhausted and mentally and emotionally drained. On her days off, she feels so depleted that she can't muster up the energy to do what she enjoys, things like working with her hobbies, her friends, cooking, gardening. Maria is very responsible with her money and has a good deal of savings that could support her through a career transition. She'd love to take a leap of faith and make a change, but she's afraid. So here's what's really going on. Maria is embodying aspects of the money hoarder archetype, which is grounded in lack. Hoarders don't like to spend their money because deep down they're afraid that they won't be able to earn enough to survive in the future. And you can see Maria's money hoarder aspect in that she feels trapped in her job situation, even though she's in a good financial situation where she could use some of her savings to transition into another livelihood. Now, once Maria integrates her money hoarder aspects, she'll be able to unlock her storehouse of abundance and joy within herself, giving her access to energy and resources that she needs to make the change. Now, the money victim is also at play in Maria's behavior, and you can see the money victim, it's reactive rather than proactive. Money victims feel like they're at the mercy of circumstances beyond their control, and they operate from a place of disempowerment. Now, Maria works on the assumption that there's no other way. She feels that she's not allowed to set boundaries around her time and her energy. She feels that she has no choice but to give all of her emotional and mental and spiritual energy to her job. And once she releases her money victim karma, she can embrace her own power and start to create fulfilling work for herself. There's also the aspect of the money saboteur at play in Maria's situation. The saboteur fears the unknown and wants to keep you safe in the status quo, even though you've outgrown it and it's time for you to move to the next level. The gift of the saboteur is that you can use its destructive qualities to dismantle areas of your life that aren't working for you anymore and heal those parts of yourself that lack access to love and worthiness. Now let's look at another one of my clients, Diane. Diane has been on a spiritual path for many years, and she has natural psychic and healing abilities. She'd love to start her own business as a psychic medium, giving readings or doing energy healing. Over the years, Diane has taken numerous training courses and she's certified in multiple modalities. But instead of starting her own business, she keeps taking more and more classes, telling herself that, okay, once she gets this last certification, then she'll finally be ready to put herself out there. But in fact, she's kind of a seminar junkie. Diane feels as if she just doesn't know enough, when in reality, she's avoiding stepping into her power as a healer. She feels safer hiding behind the role of the perpetual student. In my experience, lots of healers have this same pattern that Diane has. And that pattern is money monk, the money monk karma. Diane's afraid. She doesn't feel comfortable being front and center. She'd rather stay in the background as the perpetual student than become the master teacher and healer that she is so capable of being. Money monks love to help others, but they feel that it's out of integrity for them to get paid for it, and Diane is no exception. Once she releases her money monk aspects, she can feel confident and deserving of being paid well for using her gifts and talents to help others. You can also see the money martyr karma at play in Diane's situation. Money martyrs often sacrifice their financial well-being in order to keep themselves safe. And this archetypal pattern is very common in energy healers and light workers. They're afraid to put themselves out there because of past life patterns of persecution, banishment, or even death. Money martyrs feel good when they attend to other people's needs. Assisting and pleasing her teachers makes Diane feel loved and accepted. Once she releases her money martyr karma, she can focus on developing her own energy healing practice, and she can feel good about making a living from the fruits of her talents and gifts. Now, in addition, Diane has aspects of the money avoider archetype. She's avoiding embodying her own personal power. She focuses all of her energy and attention on learning new techniques when really she needs to start facing her fears around putting herself out there. Once Diane integrates her money avoider aspects, she can embrace the responsibility of being a conscious co-creator of her own destiny. Now, can you see how these archetypes are all interrelated? And you can see also how you have to change your relationship to just about all of them in order to fully embody your true power and abundance. To learn all about the 12 money archetypes and how you can work with them to clear your money karma, you can become a Tales from the Shift member so you can start to shift your money patterns and realize greater abundance in your life. So click on the link and join us, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.